super cool little 22-ish foot fun finder here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And we've heard that phrase, you know, 10 pounds of, we'll say, sugar in a 5-pound sack. I don't know if that's fair. I think this one's 15. This is the smallest, coziest, coolest little couples camper I've ever seen with a full bed slide out. That's something usually reserved for like these 32-foot and up trailers and bigger fifth wheels, yet here in a 4,475-pound ultralight SUV towable. That's cool. That's very cool. Now, the way they accomplish that is with a lot of lamination. You know, roof, floor, sidewalls, slide-out sidewalls are all fully laminated, aluminum wheels. All these things come in together to make this thing as lightweight as it can possibly get without, you know, not at all being cutthroat constructed is the nice part. You know what else is nice? The way the previous folks took care of this thing. You know, the question is, well, if it's so darn cool, why'd they get rid of it? And the answer is, they just like to update every now and then. They had this one for a few years, used it, loved it. They turned in all service and maintenance records, everything they've ever done, from every winterization to just recently they spent $750 on a full peel and seal on the roof. That means they peeled all the seals and had it fully resealed on the roof. These people seriously took care of this thing. This is very well done. They also added a nice little receiver hitch on the back here, so if you want to bring some bikes or something, you can do that. So like I said, they were willing to reinvest money into this, not just take. It's got Radial Tires, and what's cool about this here is that they have never ever used the spare, and you can tell because it's still got the little stringy thing sticking off of it from the injection mold. It's got a very glossy sidewall. Even though right now the skin needs cleaned, it's still glossy. It's very sharp. Little outside grill prep station right here next to your aluminum wheels. This is also on a trail air suspension. That may or may not mean anything to you, but long story short, this is a rubber shock dampener in here, and as opposed to just a straight piece of steel that connects to leaf springs, that will greatly reduce the amount of jumping and jiving the trailer has going down the road. That means a smoother ride for you, less stress on the trailer, and less stress on your vehicle too. Nothing wrong with that either. Stepping inside, talk about clean. The only footprints you see in here are mine, and I did that because it happened to be a little bit rainy shortly after they dropped this one off. This is as clean as they come. I mean, your fabrics, you can see, you know, where they had cleaned them recently. They just really took care of this thing. I was telling you about construction. It is laminated everywhere. It is built for longevity, yet light in weight. Now, one of the ways they keep the weight down is they don't make it super tall inside. It's plenty tall. I'm 6'3", and I'm walking around here, and you'll see my head doesn't hit lights or anything like that. But they use this all-white interior on the woodwork that helps brighten it up in here. And even with no lights on, it's still fine, you know. You got to understand, to put a bedroom slide into a couples camper this size, you do have to steal, you got to rob from Peter to pay Paul. So they have a really condensed kitchen space here, but you know what? It's still plenty. Still got a microwave, still got a cooktop. A lot of people don't use ovens, so they didn't bother wasting space on one in here. All of our overhead doors you see are strutted, so they're easy to get in and out of. You can see that this is a full pass-through storage here. What was I going to talk about? Oh, good drawer space, good cabinet space. Now, they put the microwave down where you would expect the oven to be, and frankly, that's always made more sense to me. So few people actually use their RV ovens, and having a microwave up really high is not really safe, because like if you're cooking soup or something, if you're clumsy like me, I spill stuff on myself all the time. Another thing I want to show you on these are, wow, that was loud. Seamless. Wow, the struts are still no joke on this thing. All hidden hinge cabinetry too, by the way. You're not going to see. It's super like clean when you have all the stuff put together. Very well thought out there. But the cabinet doors are seamless. There's no where for, like, you know, road stress and vibration to cause this thing to fall apart. The bathroom, I was not expecting much, but you know what? It's actually it's a little better than I really expected. A couple things. We got a floor flush stool with plenty of leg room, even for a tall guy like me. I sat down on it, stretched my legs out, plenty of space. Just enough headroom in here to be comfortable. We've got our nice little mirror here. Got an outlet for shavers and all that good stuff. And our shower here in the corner. First of all, it's not a tub, it is a shower, but it does have wall surround paneling so that your shower water doesn't waterlog your walls and cause damage and all that bad news that you just don't want to be involved with. I do like, too, they paired up the white interior with this stainless appliance bundle, which is just so sharp. I've always thought that looked really good. The sofa can jackknife down into a sleeper for a grandkid, maybe two if they're small, but you're not going to want to get too crazy with that. I know that if your grandkids are like me when I was a kid, my legs fly everywhere when I sleep, and I'll kick anyone near me. As far as I know, I've grown out of that. Either that or my wife doesn't mind when I kick her at night. I'm not sure. The extra little cabinet spaces on both sides of the sofa within the slide here is a nice touch. You will find nicer pleated shades for privacy, you know, because once you pull that down, you're not going to see anything. And there is a little table back here, you see. You can pull this folding leg table out, set that out here, and then you have like your own little dinette directly across from your entertainment center, right next to the window that looks out under your awning. This is a really well done floor plan. Good storage here. They put storage wherever they could. Now this little shelf right here, this is perfect. Little phone charge central right there. You can have your little chargers hooked up. Now this was made before the advent of flat screens being super common in the industry. But you can see that previous folks did throw a little swing arm in there, so you can easily throw a flat screen in there if you are so inclined. And you know, another thing I like is the way that they tucked away the antenna crank up here, where it's not liable to get caught and busted if you're moving stuff around. That, by the way, is all the electronics you need. AM, FM, CD, DVD, all built right into one thing. It's got an auxiliary input, so if you want to plug your phone in and do all that good stuff, you can do pretty much anything you want with it. Also, actual raised panel doors. That's nice. Oh, nice touch. But this is the thing that blew me away. An actual bed slide in a little 22, 24-foot ultralight. That's impressive. This is a very smart floor plan. It's very interesting to me that I haven't seen more of these, because this is really neat. Maybe not for everybody, but for true couples campers, this is awesome. Not to mention the fact that, you know what bedrooms in travel trailers usually don't have? Storage. You know what this one has? Storage. Lots of it. And, you know, the central air system that they have in here will keep, you know, the bathroom, the rear bedroom, all the stuff, all the private space is very comfortable in here. We've got double hanging closets. We've got room for all your jeans and your beach towels and whatnot. All kinds of space for sweaters and God knows what else. You could really pack this thing up. You can really pack this thing up and still be SUV towable. Little TV hookup center in the corner here, by the way, too. I'm impressed. It is clean, extremely well kept, really cool little floor plan, and you don't need an F-150 to tow the thing. You know, a tow package equipped SUV, you're probably fine. If you don't know what your car pulls, call us. We can help you get there. If you have a trade, financing, you need hitching, we can do all that too. We can do everything. We are a true one-stop shop. This is supposed to be fun and easy, and that's exactly how we're going to make it. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.